welcome to my channel. My name is Bella and most people know me as Bella the Secret Psychic, and this is your Libra Love Horoscope for May 2018. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing this live, so if you're there, do say hey, hi, and hello. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're watching on repeat, do comment, do let me know how you found this reading. Do subscribe as well, and thank you to everybody who has also subscribed. And if you'd like to know more about me and my services, all the links are just down below. So if you're watching me for if you're watching me for the first time, how I work is I work psychically. I talk about the energies at play and what to look out for from a general psychic perspective about how to navigate your love life. So what do my spirit guides have to say about what's going on for you guys this month? There's a lot, I have to say here, that they talk very much about existing partnerships, or that you will find yourself in a partnership this month, new or old. There is a real focus, I have to say, on those that are in partnerships or will be in partnerships this month. If you're single, it feels to me that they're indicating that somebody that you met last month plays a significant role in how you're portraying yourself. But I think even if you are single and you don't meet anybody, some of the undertones of what's being talked about in this reading would still actually sort of apply to you even in a general basis, so do pay attention. So Libras, what my guides want to say is actually that you are on fire this month, romantically, work-wise, everything. Everything is slotting together. You're a powerhouse when it comes to particularly your work stuff. And I know this is a love reading, but it seems to be quite key because they're saying here it's not just you. They're saying here that the person that you are with also is a little bit on fire when it comes to their work too, and together you're like a power storm. Hence why they're saying here that they're focusing on your relationship as being a unit, one that is established or very newly established. But I would say here, for those of you who are single and met somebody new, this person is very equal to you in terms of their presence, or they have a powerful job in some kind of way. They have a powerful kind of energy. And you feed each other, basically. One feeds off the other and the other feeds off the other in terms of the strength and power. Like, there's a lot of solar plexus energy going on in your connection with another person. It goes fast paced. It's very kind of, if I'm looking at this in two ways, you work together, you don't literally work together, but you're working towards goals that are separate from the relationship. They are enriching you, they're making you feel good, and then therefore that it's been drawn into then the relationship, because where you're happy and the other person's happy, things are working well for them, working for you, you talk to each other about it, you fire off about it, it kind of brings you closer together in that kind of sense. But it is more like quality of time than quantity of time, because there is this payoff a little bit between your work efforts and the ability to see each other. So, but when you see each other, it is good quality that it makes up for not seeing each other. So I would say this is a month where your priorities for yourself, but also the priorities seem to match the other person, because there's nothing worse than you being so focused on work and the other person being me, is that they are so focused on work that actually it's a happy marriage, literally, for some people. Things are happening quickly for both of you. It's almost like you're powering each other. I think without the other person's energy in and about you, it perhaps would be questionable about whether it would be as successful, basically. You're going in one direction, they're going in another, but you seem to come back and meet each other on the table. One would say here that some people outside of this might say, oh, well, don't you get to see each other, or isn't that working for you? Because I would feel like that, and you're like, no, it's really, really working, because I'm happy, they're happy. So there is a dynamic, particularly if you're in a relationship where it's long distance, or you're in a relationship where actually one person works at night, one person works during the day. It's same within this month. It doesn't matter what the dynamics are when it comes to both your work lives and how they are going to be taking up some time for the pair of you in this month, Libra, and you and your significant other. It is going so well in those areas, and you're working alongside your partner, that it works incredibly well, incredibly well. There's money to be had, which will only cement the relationship going forward further. So you're either already married, it builds the family income, or you're going to be moving in together, because then you both have the financial means. You are building the right foundations externally from the relationship, but somehow it is brought into the relationship. I'm getting here that the other person is thinking about work and creativity, and you are thinking about strategies when it comes to work. It's like if this wasn't a love reading, this would be a work reading. If you're the only sign that I've done so far where it's so heavily biased in the achievements of work, but also somehow it really brings you and your significant other or your new other together. Indeed. I'm trying to look at where the negatives are in this, and I think the only negatives that are being shown is that it's working now and it is cementing the relationship, but I think you have to ever be mindful, Libra, because I think Libras in particular, from past readings, could get so focused on work that actually they were forgetting the other person or forgetting the relationship aspect, and that the balance needed to be have. And the only reason it's working out right now is that the balance is very much mirrored in the person that you're connected to, but that's not what's going to be. So the danger is that even though this month is good, that you must be ever mindful and ever present, though, to make sure that you keep the quality of your relationship at the forefront before anything, because you don't, so what's the saying, you don't live to work, all of that. But by the by, if you needed time to invest in yourself, invest in work, and to feel very safe in your relationship, new or otherwise, this is the month to do it. Basically, you can do it. It somehow brings you stronger together, and you help each other by how you communicate, what you share, and what you do in the smaller time that you have. But it is quality time. So this is very couple specific, or you newly got with somebody. The reason why I said singles have some undertones with this, because even if you're not meeting somebody or wanting to see somebody this month, do know, Libra, that even as a single person, your work is going to take off marvelously well. You will become noticeable, powerful, hence why I said take note also for you too. And in fact, I think the undertones for any Libra watching this is that there is a lot of power in your personal development and your career development. So take this month as a great sign to get things done in a way that you will spin you out in a positive way. So I've been Bella. I really hope that that's been helpful. Hi Sammy, just coming last minute just as I'm going. I hope that's been helpful. Again, if you'd like to know more about me and my services, they're just down below. But this has been your Libra reading for May 2018. Take the power and run with it. Enjoy it. And I hope you all have an amazing May. See you next month. Take care.